Hello all you beautiful people, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we found another quest to go to the Deep Roads. So we basically went to this area near the Storm Coast and our people started to build a lift down to Orzammar. So let's go ahead and talk to our scout. She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that. You don't like Orzammar?
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city.
Cloud gazers, really?
The lift's ready for you.
Oh, I want her to talk to more. Ay, ay, ay.
Try not to shift around and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
Yeah, don't look down. Oh boy. It goes faster than I thought.
This reminds me of a story.
Oh yeah?
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King. Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the Deep Roads.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's just starting.
Wait. There's a tree this far down? Oh, right. The earthquake probably brought all these trees down here. Quite surprising considering they still look alive.
Harut,
Ooh,
Magor,
a lot of dead people.
your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Vala, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the Deep Roads.
How bad are the casualties?
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold.
Oh, more earthquakes.
The quakes collapsed this mine and
aftershocks.
shattered a seal, keeping the darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
The Legion of the Dead? Hmm. How dead is this Legion? Oh, fantastic question. Why call upon the
Orzammar
Inquisition?
deals with darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
Well, that's nice. Are the mines that
What
important?
will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand.
Oh, really?
And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
Hmm. Okay, let's see. How dead is the
I
Legion?
trust this Legion of the Dead isn't actually deceased yet?
Not yet. But they are ready to die.
Wow. Ooh, you almost got crushed.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
All right. Okay. How do we...
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
You don't say. Claim this. Storm Coast Fissure. From this ridge, exposed sections of the deep roads are visible below. There's history in the rocks split by these quakes, and for those without sure footing, a particularly dangerous fall. Cool. Definitely a long way down. Let's continue on our way. We'll pick up some spindleweed.
An ogre!
Oh boy.
Stay clear of its reach!
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack.
Oh, to break the ogre's grab, use an ability with a physical effect such as stun, knockback, or knockdown. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't get up close and personal with ogre. I didn't mean to chug that.
Right now.
Ogre Alpha level 12.
Now, while it's distracted.
Not Dorian! Put him down, you brute!
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack.
Oh boy. Ooh, tier 4 shield schematic. Oh my god, it's sweet. Ooh, a silencer dagger. Ooh, 2 extra tonics. Oh my god, you're spoiling me. Although that quest was, or ogre was pretty damn hard, so it was definitely worth it.
I will never get used to the stench of darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air.
It's so dark. I can't see anything. Hey, going down these paths, not very helpful. E.
That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Uh-oh. Lots of darkspawn. Wow, they're ugly.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, there's more than just one.
Someone prime the sonic fuses!
I guess that's our job.
We can't lose this position.
Really?
Hurry!
Can't set the charges with bastards breathing down our necks!
Oh, those are gen locks. Oh yeah, 16. Or 6 is chain lightning. Oh yeah, that was a nice hit. Stop where you are. Stop in your tracks.
That's got them on their heels. Keep it up.
Oh, and here I thought we were already level 13.
Feel clear. Prime the charges.
Activate.
Now, set the charges!
Lyrium charges. Alright, we're backing up. I'm gonna loot. Oh, take cover outside the chamber. Gotcha. Take cover! Where's everyone else? Establish an Inquisition camp. Okay.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor.
Was it you?
Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
Okay, let's investigate. Tell me about these deep roads.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thetis to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
Have you worked together long?
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
3 years?
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
They act like a married couple. Let's see. Glad to help. Your soldiers are impressive. Yes, yes they are.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The Quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
And the quakes are still happening.
Take cover!
What is that ringing?
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
Oh, really? Well, they're definitely powerful. How can you know that, though?
How can an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the
Oh.
time, it was just a curiosity. But now? The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
Titans? This is new.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away. And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzammar's memories.
Which tells you something.
Hmm. What do you mean by the stone?
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
Well, I don't hear a rhythm.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense, and Vault is better than most.
Stone
Never
sense.
gets lost.
Okay. You may be onto something.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story.
Yeah,
Can't be
right.
sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Sounds like fun. Deep Roads Expedition Table. Use the Expedition Table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions found in this area of the Deep Roads. Expeditions do not appear on the war table in... Oh, interesting. A maze of long-forgotten cavern tunnels wind down the very heart of Thedas, waiting for the brave or foolish who would delve into the darkness. Grand subterranean passageways once connected the Dwarven Empire's greatest Thags, but darkspawn have late claimed the territory since the First Blight. Oh. Deep Roads Expedition, Legion Camp Improvements. Interesting. Deep Roads Commander. About the Uncharted Abyss. I see nothing. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get to... Ooh. Lyrium infused staffed, dragon bone 30, dragon skills, dragon webbing. That sounds like new materials to me. This is an actual lift? Where are we going? Now this is a slow lift.
I hope we don't run into an emissary.
Oh. Now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad.
Most darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent and use magic.
Oh. Well, it's definitely not good. Navigate the darkspawn warrens. Deep mushroom. Rash vine. Interesting.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of darkspawn.
Look, everyone got their favorites.
Alright, let's give him some chain lightning. And they all explode. I don't think there's any sort of... Oh. Burlock arrow. Okay. Hmm. Deep mushrooms. Mushroom. More deep mushrooms. More deep mushrooms. Aha. Bolg's journal.
This belonged to an exiled dwarf. He was experimenting with raw lyrium.
Oh, I'm sure that went really well for him. All right. What? Huh. A lever. Hmm.
This door. There's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but...
It's missing gears.
There's
We have
three
to find
scorched
them.
ancient
It's our only way
gears.
through.
Wait,
That gear will fit the door. Keep an eye out for others.
really? I didn't. Hey, passage here. And there's probably friends. I love chain lightning. What the heck is that thing? Well, it's dead now. I don't see any gears so far. I see a brazier. What if we light all of them? Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay, so I light that one. Light this one, that one turns off. Oh. Hey, there's another gear. Get around it, I want to loot. Dwarven plate. Oh, I don't want those, but I'll take the dwarven plate.
This gear is warm to the touch. Strange.
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need one more.
Congratulations. You can count. One more A. Ooh. Crash find, deep mushrooms. Where is the final gear? I am not seeing it. Did I maybe overlook it in here? There's nothing in the corner. There's nothing in this corner. Nothing in that corner. Well, I guess we're gonna continue down the road. Maybe it's... Oh.
We have
There it
enough of these
is.
odd gears. Let's head back to the door.
In the ruin-warded gate to Orzammar. Oh. Yeah. The gates of Orzammar. Elaborate hand-carved stamps have formed the smudged ink letters on this parchment into a symmetrical pattern. I obey the creator. My tasks are clear. Commands will be fulfilled. Barriers, division to conquer, mazes, prisons to redeem, carvings, wounds to heal. Ugh. My 3 sacred duties I must not fail. Doubt is my companion. Write down the questions. Hope to learn answers. Who weaves the sigil? What does it summon? How does it trigger? The creator knows everything, but I still ask. Why am I chosen? Interesting. Let's pull it now.
It's open.
The door
Keep any gears
opens!
We find. We may need more. And if we don't, I want to study them. Whatever they're made of wasn't mine down here.
I want to study them. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. See if we can get both of them. There we go. Be one more over here. Oh, he's dead. Alright, so she basically wants us to keep an eye out for gears. Probably extra judicious and search all the corners. None of the corners in here have anything.
The rhythm in the tremors. It echoes through the stone. This way.
Which way? You mean this way? Because guess what? Here's a gear. Let me guess. Yep, need more gears. Rash fine.
Another strange door. Who put these here? And why?
This one uses a different kind of gear from the
bloodstained.
others.
We don't have to open it. My stone sense leads the other way. Though I am curious to see the other side.
You always are.
You always are. Aha! 3 gears? That should be all of them. The gates of Segrum, some of the hand-stamped ink letters on the parchment are hastily smeared over each other. Only the following words are legible. Creator provides tools, burning wheels, lower gates. I break the lines, forge the spoken sigil. Lock the way behind, claws raking the door, scatter all the keys. What trails my steps? Does it matter? There's only one forward. Are these lights at the side or what? What's behind this
That
door?
scar on your nose is new.
Yeah. Fell out of bed.
You sleep on the ground.
Surprised me too.
Okay. Rash fine. Okay. Ooh. Revenant. Oh boy, and he can summon corpses. Hey, guess what? Everyone get over there. Ooh, he summoned a lot of corpses. That all of them? I think it is. What did you drop me? Stone Stalker Blade. A tier 4 blueprint. Hmm. Superb ring of barrier penetration. Ooh. It was so worth coming down here. Oh. Well, there should be a... I don't want it. There's 2 more. I don't care about that. I don't want... read. Warden Aisa's diary. I've never had a diary before. The wardens kept me too busy. But now I'm dying and there's no one to talk to. I'm alone with the music in my head growing louder. I always wondered how wardens knew when they heard the calling. Aslan once. After too many drinks, you'll know, he said, and I did. Too much reading. Affected by the curiosities yesterday. Was it yesterday? I let my guard down. I ran, didn't see the hole, can't move my legs. They look like they should hurt, but I can't feel it. The music is too loud, the hunger is too strong. I still crawl. I don't want to die like this. Sketch of the deep.
This Grey Warden had a map. Could be important.
Ooh. That was definitely worth the side trip. Let's see what is over here. We have more shaking. More collapsing. Oh. Genlock alphas. Oh, fantastic. Can't stop my chain lightning.
You kill darkspawn like you've been doing it your whole life, Inquisitor.
He means that as a compliment.
You're famous, even down here. Is it true you killed a dragon?
That particular story is false.
No. I've always wanted to see a dragon.
Not yet, anyways. Oh. Spiders. Spider ichor. I need that. Oh. There's another one. Just standing there. No ichor from you. One there. Freeze. Fight. Ooh. Bad ogre. Run, 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 run. Oh. Tanky ogre. Oh. How about that? Level 13. And shield bash ring. Increase ability damage by 30%. Cool. Oh boy, there's more. Where do they keep coming from? Hey, are they all dead? Looks like it. Oh, I was really hoping there would be something. Wait, that looks like an empty chest. Okay. Escape corpses.
There's nothing left of them. Can't even tell who they were.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You join the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the darkspawn defiled these soldiers. They can't return to the stone. They'd only weaken her.
There's nothing to be done?
There must be some way to lay them to rest with honor.
We can burn the remains.
Aye. That's all we can do.
Loot! Yes! We got some... Terrible gray loot. You know, I could probably take it and then sell it, but I'm already so low on space. Ooh, masterwork bound longbow grip. I don't have a grip for Varric's bow yet. What is this? Nothing. Cool. It's nothing. We're moving on. We gotta claim this area for ourselves.
Look at that, Ren. Could this be Hedron?
Hedron? Letter to merchant Levnog, predating the first blight. Levnog. More of the brand refuses to make the journey to Hedron Thig. Rumors of the incident have spread, and no amount of coin or beatings could persuade them. I asked Minor Vesolv to send the Isana shipment with his own crew, but have yet to receive a reply. I inquired if anyone else has heard from the Hedron contacts. Nothing. I worry that it has something to do with those creatures that wear the faces of the dead. Apparently the king himself is leading a trip of warriors to check this on the situation. He will say the shipment will be late, so I just hope it arrives at all.
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their torches.
Even darkspawn appreciate a little mood lighting.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
I kind of want to jump that, but I'm pretty sure I'd die if I do, and there's no way to get... Okay, yeah. That's just a death sentence jumping down there. Oh. Hey, am I supposed to jump down there? There's no other way. I mean, there's something over this way. Okay, this looks like the way. Glad I didn't decide to jump off the edge. Supply cache, thank you. Anything over here? Nope. Guess we're taking a lift. Down, down.
Keep your mouth closed when fighting darkspawn.
Why?
Their blood's poison.
Oh, really?
Thanks for the warning.
There was this Carter boy, Vaughn, who joined the Legion around the same time I did. Fast with daggers. Could poke 50 holes in a Hurlock before the Blighter knew what happened. Daggers are messy. Vaughn swallowed some spatter.
Oh,
Took him 3 days to die.
We need to
wow.
work on your stories, Grizzly.
Yeah, that's pretty gruesome. Depots.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. She fell down a hole. Found her 3 days later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. A golden longboat floating in the air.
What?
Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on a throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day. Couldn't remember any of it.
Interesting. Summerstone. Cool. Well, let's this bridge doesn't look very safe. Wonder who he was. He has a pretty massive statue in the middle of a chasm. Oh boy. A corpse archer. Oh. Corpse heart. Velveteen. Let's see.
Have a look at this.
Corpse brain. Looking out for more ears.
Here's something.
Oops. Requires 4 bloodstained ancient gears. And this one requires 3. So we need 7? You have got to be kidding me. That's a lot of gears. Well, yes, they're somewhere down here. One out of 7. Deep Stalker.
I've heard encouraging things about your progress topside. That you're bringing order to the chaos.
That's what they tell me.
We could use that down here.
Panicked. Deep stalker hide. This is an actual crafting ingredient. It's tier 1, really? Just depressing. Weaken. How dare you weaken me?
Almost lost my leg to a Hurlock a few years back. Left a nasty scar.
How'd you get away?
Kicked her with the other leg. Seriously, keep your guard up. They'll use your tongue as jewelry.
I'll remember that.
Jeez. Okay, that must be the other exit. So I should probably go back through there. Only found 1 of 7. I'll take a left this time. Wait, really? You're back? So dark, I can barely see anything. Got some gears. There's some deep mushrooms. Hey, guess what? Surprise! Wow. Okay, how would you like a wall of fire? More fire. Alright. Please let there be 6 gears in here. Well, that's 3, 4, 5. Huh. Well, not as many gears as I was hoping for, but it's a start. Let's see. Gates of Segrummer. These hand-stamped smudged ink letters are barely legible, overlapping each other in tight spirals. The parchment, redemption should follow sacrifice. The Creator promised me. I end without hope. Every command I lie, each task a trap. Divided I am conquered. The sigil breaks me. Treasure room or people to fight? Ugh. Amulet of Constitution. Well, how are we on? Yeah, I can't pick up anything else. I have room for one thing. Vendor Mall. I'll take that. Sadly, I don't think I have enough gears for this door. As far as 4 bloodstained gears, and I don't think I only have 1? No, I have 2. Yeah. Well, that would be our death. Or shaking. Take some spindleweed. Some more deep mushrooms. Well, let's take a right. Maybe we'll find some more gears. Corrupted spider. Always use more ichor. You're dead? Oh, really?
I heard the hero of Ferelden came down here during the Blight.
Cardall
Oh
met
my
the warden,
god.
but I never had the pleasure.
Do you often see Grey Wardens?
From time to time.
5?
They're a good bunch. Tough in a fight. Fearless.
Any warden would say the same about the Legion.
Geez, so many bloodstained gears. Incredible. Alright, more deep mushrooms. More spindleweed. I'm guessing this is a dead end. Maybe not. But I think this is where we'll probably call this episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. If you want to see the next episode, you better like, subscribe, and stick around. I'll have more for you soon. Alright, bye.